Have you ever been perplexed by a straight-driving car's crooked steering wheel? This head-scratcher indicates a misalignment problem of some kind that needs your attention. We'll examine the underlying reasons for the steering wheel and vehicle misalignment, how to correct an off-center steering wheel, and whether you should even keep driving in the interim. But just before we start, please ensure you've subscribed to the channel. Normal wear and tear. With age, the front end of every car will start to show more free play in important bushings and sockets. A vehicle's alignment will eventually deviate from stock specifications as a result of this excessive play. Because of this, the majority of large tire manufacturers advise getting a front-end alignment right after 4 tire replacements. Although some front-end component wear is normal over time, excessive wear will necessitate replacing all impacted steering and suspension parts. One can anticipate that their vehicle will need additional alignment very soon if such parts are not replaced. Wreck damage. The damage that frequently results from collisions is even more harmful to a car's front-end alignment. Many important steering and suspension parts are easily damaged in a collision that affects the front end of a car. Numerous of these elements have a direct impact on a car's alignment by influencing its toe caster and camber values. However, wreck damage frequently turns out to be far more serious than the minor component damage sustained when hitting a pothole. The different steering and suspension mounts on a car are frequently seriously impacted in collisions. This is typically the case in any circumstance where there has been some degree of frame damage. Unfortunately, without drastic intervention, which is frequently too expensive to proceed with, damage of this kind is not always repairable. Component damage. Numerous vital steering and suspension parts of a car can sustain damage after a sudden impact, though this is not common. This frequently happens when a vehicle is traveling forward and hits a curb or a pothole while traveling at high speeds. This direct shock travels through the front end of a car, frequently causing damage to the weakest parts. The front-end geometry of a car suffers when one or more of its vital steering parts are broken. This immediately changes the alignment of a car's front end and frequently the steering wheel's orientation. These kinds of problems can only be fixed by swapping out all impacted parts and carrying out the alignment process again. Ride height modifications. The steering and suspension systems of a car are fine-tuned to deliver excellent handling and ride quality. This is only valid, though, if the stock ride height of a car hasn't been altered in any way. A vehicle's alignment can be affected by changes made in this area, like installing a lift or leveling kit, which can make the steering wheel appear crooked when driving straight ahead. Because of this, it is crucial to have an alignment done by trained experts as soon as possible after making any changes that affect a vehicle's ride height. This guarantees that your car travels in a straight, true line and returns the alignment to specifications. You can get the most out of your investment because aligning your car also positively affects tire wear. How to fix a steering wheel that's off-center. In actuality, having the front end of the impacted vehicle aligned by a skilled and qualified person is the only proper method to correct an off-center steering wheel. In addition to bringing a car's alignment back within tolerance, this should, if done properly, center the steering wheel. The majority of full-service shops offer these services, which require little time to complete. Before and during the alignment procedure, skilled technicians will also be careful to look for any front-end components that are damaged or overly worn. Before proceeding with the alignment procedure, most shops will stipulate that any flaws of this kind must be fixed. This is because a vehicle displaying such non-conformance indicators is almost impossible to align correctly. Having the front end of your car correctly aligned also has several important side benefits. Compared to its unaligned counterparts, a newly aligned car typically tracks much straighter and shows much more consistent tire wear. In the long run, this saves drivers money while offering a higher quality ride. Is it safe to drive with a crooked steering wheel? Although a crooked steering wheel is not always dangerous, it may be a sign of more serious problems with the suspension or alignment of your car. Ignoring these issues can result in poor handling, uneven tire wear, and reduced fuel efficiency. It can even lead to a loss of control in certain situations, which is undoubtedly dangerous. Hope the information was helpful. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel.